Okay, y'all, I'm redoing all my live recipes that got erased, and the first recipe up is red beans and rice. So let's get this fan favorite started. This recipe starts off like all my other recipes start off by chopping a lot of fresh veggies. Today we got white onion, celery, green bell pepper, garlic, and a carrot. We're going to throw these veggies into the blender with a few cups of water and blend on high until it's smooth. After that, we're going to transfer everything into a big old pot with a tight fitting lid. Next, we're going to need about a pound of dried red beans. I use camellia beans, but you can use whatever type of beans you like. I do not soak my dried beans. It's not necessary for this recipe. All right, now on to the seasoning. You're going to need a couple bay leaves, some freshly ground black pepper. I like pepper, so I add cayenne pepper too. And we got to have some herbs. We starting off with rosemary. We got some dried oregano. And last but not least, dried thyme. My secret ingredient, ground nutmeg and a little bit of smoked paprika. Then we rounding out the seasoning with some kosher salt and a touch of MSG. We're going to throw a couple smoked turkey tails in there, but you can use any type of smoked meat you like. All right, we're going to stir all that together and then check and see if we need any additional seasoning. Then we put the lid on it, bring the pot to a boil, turn off the heat, and let it sit for about an hour and a half. That's called a hot soak. After the hot soak, we turn the heat back on and let it simmer for another couple hours until the beans are tender, and then it's done. Look at them beans, nice and beautiful. And look how thick the sauce turned out. That came from blending all those veggies at the beginning. All right, now it's time to plate it up nice and pretty. We starting off with a nice bed of fluffy white rice. And them red beans go right over that white rice, and you know I got to keep the plate nice and tidy. Then we finish it all off with a garnish of thinly sliced green onions and a coup de grace fried catfish fillet right on top. And I don't know about y'all, but if I'm having fried catfish and red beans and rice, I got to have me some hot sauce. And the plate is complete. Look at that. Don't that look good, y'all? And I know it's going to taste good. I can't wait to eat this. I'm hungry after all that cooking. The recipe for the red beans and rice will be pinned in the comments. The recipe will also be in the description in the video on my YouTube page. The video and the recipe for the fried catfish fillet will be coming soon also. If you try this and like this, let me know, y'all. All right, I'm out. Peace.